Hello. Welcome to the Part-Timer Podcast. I'm Tony Montana.
Are you sure?
I'm Tony Montana. I'm here with my friends.
Tony Monprano.
How big are these friends? Little friends.
I'm here with my little friends, Frank and Kev. Welcome to the show.
And Christopher.
Yeah. And John over there I'm very sorry for that. All right. Well, welcome to the show. This is the Poor Timing Podcast, folks. Thanks for listening to the show. Weekly show with the boys.
Yeah, thanks for struggling through the first two unwatchable episodes, and hopefully this is better.
I don't know. The second one was a little better. Hopefully you guys are getting through the first. I'm doing stupid fucking impressions, so you guys are at least watch past the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Thanks.
According to the YouTube statistics, most people stop watching our videos after the first 5 seconds. So if that didn't hook you,
I hope so.
I don't know
there's
what
more
will.
later. I'll do more impressions later too if you want.
How you boys been?
Good, man.
I've been good, but I just saw you a couple of days ago
Yeah, we're at the bowling alley, and something interesting kind of happened.
at the bowling alley.
Yes, so...
Hold on. Should I start the timer?
No.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No. So we're gonna keep going here, and this kind of relates back to last week. Remember, we had the pairing of the drink segment or whatever, and then I asked Frank, "Hey, have you ever drank?" And there was this whole conspiracy how he throws shots over his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for my turn to bowl, and Alicia comes back, and if
He
you guys,
bowled a 66, by the way.
yeah, I have 109 handicaps.
Big numbers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alicia comes back from the bar. If you don't know who Alicia is it's Frank's roommate.
It's accurate. I mean, I'm not going to dispute that.
Okay.
And she had like what it looked like a Coca-Cola in her hand.
Okay.
And she takes a sip, leans over to Frank, and you want to try? So I'm looking, and Frank takes a sip, and his eyebrows go up like, and then he mouths, "Not bad." And I'm thinking to myself,
True.
what?
Is that true? Is that what I said?
This is not bad.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is fucking earth-shattering right now.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and I'm thinking to myself, why would he comment on how bad a Coca-Cola is? And another telling sign was there was a lime grasping to the edge of the glass.
There was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I think Frank had a rum and Coke at the bowling alley.
It was a Grey Goose and Coke.
Grey Goose
wow.
and Coke.
Wow.
And I didn't have a Grey Goose and Coke. I had a sip of a Grey Goose and Coke. Now, I do remember very specifically you being appalled at
I
it.
said, "What's going on here?"
And then I said I took a sip, and you said one sip could lead to many drinks. Something
Yes.
along those lines. Now, did you see many drinks after that?
No, but I did see a lot of gloating. He was doing this a lot.
Oh, so he was overly confident
Oh, yeah.
after the
He was
fucking.
putting his
How
foot
big
up.
was the sip?
It was, I mean, I
gulped
couldn't
that
even
shit.
count that high. But he was putting his foot up on the ball return like he was Captain Morgan, which is the reason why I thought it was
Captain Frank Morgan.
Captain and Coke.
Well, the rumors that he's telling, obviously, I've already confirmed, are 100% true. I did sip this drink. I have never once not admitted to the times I've drank, which on the last week's episode I admitted to. I did have a sip of this.
In his
vodka-based
defense,
drink.
he did deny a second sip.
Yes, she offered me a second sip, and I said no. You know why? Because I have a problem.
That's what I was gonna say. I think this is all just pointing to your obvious alcoholism.
Right, and
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
why he can't do it.
Yeah.
Yes, there's something
Another night that
shady going on.
Yeah, he doesn't want to know how people to know how much he's drinking and driving and hurting people.
This came up the last episode as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
I poured this actually, and I would like you to take a sip of this.
Oh shit!
And if you do, John, could you pull up the flag T-shirt? If you take a sip of this, you are my personal hero. And next episode, I have to wear this T-shirt that John is gonna pull up here in a second.
Fuck, we have our first
And what if I
steaks,
don't
ladies
drink?
and
If you
gentlemen.
don't drink this,
I have to wear the shirt?
no, you are gonna have a different shirt that I picked out. But the only way you are going to have to wear that shirt is if 20 people comment alcoholic.
Oh, shit.
So if 20 people comment alcoholic, if
Okay.
he denies this sip,
Okay, so let's just...
Was it the one
the flag.
blue? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just
here...
while he's bringing this up, clear the stakes from start to finish again.
Okay, just one sec. It's a Blue Lives Matter flag T-shirt with a fishing pole instead of a blue line.
Do you own that already?
No,
So you'd have to buy it?
That's the best fucking
No, hold
t-shirt.
on. Let's hear the other one.
Okay.
I'm also going to buy a second one. Okay, so if you don't take this sip, 20 people have to comment alcoholic, either email or on the YouTube comments.
Okay. Sure.
If they do that, you have to wear this next T-shirt on the next podcast. Is that as big as it gets?
This won't let me zoom in.
That's okay.
I'm sure I'll be
Oh, yeah,
able
I
to
can.
figure-
Here we go.
I heart
All right.
cocktails.
All right. Here's where I'm at with this. I personally
This is
don't
great.
believe the stakes are fair because I would wear that shirt proudly. With that being said, I
There's
offer
really
you.
rum in there.
So if
With that
this bottle.
being said, I offer you a counter.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a sip of this. Okay, this will be my 4th ever time drinking.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like running into Bigfoot when you see Frank drink. So this is groundbreaking.
Yeah, this is
here's
enshrined on the internet
counter
forever.
I'm gonna make. I'm gonna drink this right now.
The whole thing.
No.
I feel like that should be...
No.
If you
I'm not
finish
gonna do
it, I'll do something.
No, I'm gonna drink this right now.
Okay.
But you might as well buy both shirts because I will happily wear the cock shirt while you wear the other
All
one.
right, fine. If you...
Oh,
dude, Frank just drank alcohol.
He drank alcohol, folks.
What is that? Rum?
That's Captain Morgan.
And that's rum?
Yes.
That doesn't taste very good.
Frank should have
I
to
don't like that.
have to put his knee up
Now
on his
we
chair.
both- and
We're
now
both
we
going to wear shirts.
We're
next
both
time.
gonna wear shirts, and now we both have herpes.
There we go.
Wow, that was
Ultimate
awesome.
payback, dude.
That was great.
Yeah.
So Frank got called out for his alcoholism, and to be fair, he owned up and he drank on the show because he couldn't resist it. That's what that was about
Yeah.
right there. And now you two are both gonna man
time
up
out.
and wear funny t-shirts.
Speaking of that, he didn't do his.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he
He
for
did his
sure
magic
did.
trick,
Yeah,
of
of course.
course.
Yeah.
When did you do that, Holmes?
Before he hit record.
I do magic tricks before every show.
I know, but I didn't. You're so good at it now that I didn't see it happen. I have a video of you doing. I could just watch it for the effect.
I'm very fast and efficient at it.
Is there any way you can like in post put a thing of you doing your magic trick right here?
Magic hand.
You're gonna get carried away with that quickly.
I would also like to apologize to Alicia for any domestic violence that comes out of this situation.
Speaking of that, it seemed like you've been around me and Alicia not a lot, but
Yeah.
but here and there. It seems like every time you're around me and Alicia, the way me and her speak to each other amazes you.
Yeah, because it's funny because you will call her a fucking bitch here, and then when you're next to her, you'll be like, "You're a fucking bitch."
Yeah, that is something else.
It's authentic, so
It's
I
true.
mean, I
yeah.
can't even complain.
I've seen it too.
No, but listen,
I can't tell if she likes it or not.
In Alicia's defense, what you guys don't see is she gives it right back to me.
I'm sure
Good.
she's.
You deserve it.
We don't like the same music, the same movies, the same people, things in general. What has kept us together for a decade is sense of humor strictly.
Okay,
Good. That's
I like
awesome.
that.
Strictly.
That's awesome.
Cool.
But anyway, I think it's time to put 10 up on the clock, Holmes. I think we're ready to get into it.
Time to get into the show.
All right. 10 minutes starting
Who's our first person?
now.
Who wants it? I'm ready.
Frank, yeah, you start.
All right. The first thing we're going to go over here is that the reason I can't fucking do baseball anymore is because the Baseball Hall of Fame is a fucking joke. It sucks balls. And I don't understand how any like logical baseball fan could be okay with the fact that the best baseball players on the planet aren't recognized as the best baseball players.
It's fucking
on the
bullshit,
planet.
man. The only good time baseball had was when they were fucking doing roids, baby.
Juicing.
Constantly.
I want to see people step to the plate that have to hold the bat with one arm only because they can't bring both of them to the
Yeah,
front. You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But like, it just what doesn't make sense is that they erase these people from the book completely.
It's
Like they
bullshit.
don't exist.
These
Like,
people, and by these people you mean Barry Bonds,
Barry Bonds.
Mark McGuire.
All right, Barry Bonds, obviously number 1 all time. How many home runs do you think he's hit?
Probably 262 if I had to guess right off the top of my
It's
head.
762.
Oh shit! I saw his piece of
How,
paper.
do you know how long he was a
I just
professional
can't read his
baseball player?
A long
handwriting.
fucking time, but still 762 is an insane amount, and that's number 1 all time. Number 11 all time is Mark McGuire, also not in the Hall of Fame, juiced 583. Sammy Sosa, number 9 all time, 609. This list is insane. Manny Ramirez. Let's talk about Roger Clemens. I'm gonna throw you Roger Clemens numbers that'll fucking make you sick. Roger Clemens, 4,000 strikeouts.
Oh my god.
That's so sick.
4,000 strikeouts, 300 wins. He won with
Yeah.
his arm.
Yeah, he was crazy,
300
yeah.
games and 7, which is a record by 1,000. 7 Cy Young awards.
That's nuts, man.
for the
He's
best pitcher.
And the whole time, just steam coming out of his
Juicing.
fucking ears, bro.
Juicing.
Just fucking.
He killed the bird. He exploded the bird, right?
No, that was
Johnson.
Randy.
Randy
yeah.
Johnson, my bad.
Which is also awesome.
the only thing
that
the
dude
Hall
was
of-
not on steroids.
Skinniest guy of all time.
that guy was just a hick and then the man.
He ruled. Though,
He definitely
yeah.
had a python.
Definitely.
He could have been a.
He was on,
I don't know.
He was on the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah,
so
you know.
Python.
Strictly
you guys,
for his dick.
You guys know he could have been a professional race car driver too.
He chose baseball.
Yeah, he
will
chose
certainly
baseball.
Look like him, that's for sure. But the only thing the Hall of Fame has right, because the Hall of Fame just let in David Ortiz, who's 17th all time with 541. First of all, fuck Boston, and second of all,
Fuck him.
this guy juiced. Like, just for the record, like, are we just picking and choosing who we're okay with?
Yeah,
on
right.
steroids? I don't
They
know.
should just let him all. They should let him all juice every sport too.
Oh,
I agree with
100%.
that. I want to see peak human performance destroy each
Here's
other.
my problem. Though.
Especially if they're cool with it.
Here's my problem. Why is it that Brady and Belichick, who got caught cheating multiple times, are considered savvy winners? Brady's considered the greatest football player of all time, but Barry Bonds is considered a cheater.
Well, I do. So I do think that in every professional sport, there's a level of cheating going on,
Of course.
all over the place, and that's kind of where the more of the Belichick thing comes in. Like, I honestly, you're a fucking idiot if you think that Bill Belichick and the Patriots or whatever were the only teams trying to
100%.
get a little edge here and there, filming or what. That's
Totally on par with
juicing is a different thing.
it. It is a different
But I
thing.
still think that you should let
for
them
it.
fucking do that too. Yeah.
I
I
think
want someone to OD on steroids.
In baseball, honestly, the fucking cheating is the fun part. I love watching the fucking baseball players fucking just ooh, touch their caps and have some shit on there. Dude, it's fucking fun, man.
I think we need to either embrace the fact that as a people we celebrate cheaters such as Tom Brady, or we don't. And which is it? You know, I'm not gonna shun Barry Bonds because he's fucking black and he cheated, as opposed to celebrate Tom Brady because he's white and he's savvy.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. And I honestly, but even those guys, like Bonds, in my eyes, that's not cheating. He definitely was giving himself a biological fucking boost.
He had over 400 home runs before he ever got.
Yeah, he was.
big.
That's what I'm
He was
saying.
a
You
Hall
still
of
have to
Famer
be
before he got.
You
big.
have to be incredible before you start juicing.
You have to swing the bat. You have to put the bat on the ball. The needle will not.
There's
do
a lot
that
of things
for you.
like hand-eye
Yeah, of
coordination, reaction time. It's not all the juice, but I'm sure it fucking
the
helped a
Hall
little
of
bit.
Fame in baseball has right is the fact that the sexiest man alive, Mike Piazza, is in there. Motherfucker was banging
Yeah.
Sam Champion for years, the weatherman on Channel 7 News, just drilling.
Hell yeah, dude. We celebrate
know
Mike on
that?
this show.
Yeah, I love Mike Piazza. In
I think
fact,
that's has been
a lot of people
spread around for a while, right,
Yeah.
Frank?
A lot of people, it has been, but a lot of people think the 9/11 home run is the best Piazza move, the best video you can find of Piazza. But it's
a good one.
Holmes is going to show us the ultimate Piazza highlight
Oh
right
my
now.
god, it is. And I'm just gonna say I already know what this one is, and I witnessed this with my own eyes as a child, and I remember shitting my pants and thinking it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Was it diarrhea or solid? Or what was it?
Well, when you're sliding into first and you feel a sudden burst.
All right, here we go.
Is
Look
that the way it goes?
Look at the goatee. Look at the
Oh my god, what a
Savage.
fucking handsome
oozing
man he was.
sexuality, dude. This motherfucker had a dick like a cannon.
Roger Clemens. Bro.
No.
I know. Look, he breaks the bat, okay?
Back toward Piazza, who is going down the first baseline.
Roger, you don't see it there, but they got to show the replay because Roger Clemens leaves the mound, runs and picks up Mike Piazza's shard of his bat and throws it at Mike Piazza as he's going to first. We didn't see it though. Is there going to be a replay? I hope?
Yeah, it's a 2-minute long video. It looks like.
Maybe. Yeah, and of course they're going at it because you don't throw a fucking bat at Mike Piazza, even if you're fucking Roger Clemens. I don't give a fuck.
Somebody's got to get Mikey out of there. Get Mikey out.
Here we go. Show the whole thing, please. Look, shard of the bat. Oh, it went right at Clemens. He threw it at his feet. In my mind, as a child, I thought he darted it at his head.
Listen, there's a common misconception with this video that almost nobody knows. He was so juiced up, he thought that bat was the ball.
Really?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
He thought that bat was the ball.
He just said
He just said
Yeah,
ball.
he's saying thought it was the.
So he's gonna peg him instead of throw it to first.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
bend him
he's-
over and fuck him with the dildo.
I mean,
He's
no
gonna
one's,
peg his
no
ass.
one's saying he handled it with grace. He's just a big retard on
So
steroids.
threw the ball underhand. What is he playing softball?
It wasn't really under. He could.
He threw the bat underhand. Like that, he didn't think that was.
He
the
was.
ball.
He literally was pissed off.
If he would have got Piazza, like stabbed him in the leg with that,
It would have been a huge deal.
Best day of my life.
well, the fans could have got a hell of a show. If that thing rips Piazza's pants and his dick's all of a sudden out, dude,
So-
that's a serious fucking thing right there.
Do you know? We all grew up in New York on Long Island. Do you guys consider yourself Yankee fans or Met fans?
I'm gonna have to do a Yankee fan. That's how I was brought up.
Yeah, I also was brought up watching the Yankees win championships as a kid in the '90s and everything.
I was brought up a Met fan. My dad's the biggest Met fan in the world. He took us to many games. I am a Blue Jay fan. I am not a Met fan.
Yeah, you're a fan of those up north teams, right?
I'm a Bills fan. I'm a Sabres fan. I am a Nets fan, and I'm a Blue Jays fan. But I do root
You don't
for
have
the
to talk
Mets.
about the Sabres thing. You don't have to add that in there.
No, but I do root for the Mets for Dad's sake because it's been a rough go of it. Obviously, they've done some things, but it's mainly been bad. But I would imagine for you guys growing up, you both just wanted to blow Jeter, who's just such a little fairy.
Yes,
he
no,
was-
I still think he's the fucking
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
I have a bunch of Yankees who I think are great.
Fuck that. And
Mariano Rivera is probably my
Rivera's
favorite.
good.
You know,
And A-Rod's obviously a super sexual dude. And
I used to. I was a fan of A-Rod too.
I
How
liked
could
El
you not
Duque.
be?
Do you remember El Duque?
There's a little guy who used to fucking catch for the Mets that isn't named Mike Piazza, named Paul LaDuca, who was also very, very sexy.
It's a cool name though. Yeah.
Very, very sexy. That's the thing about baseball players. I don't know if it's the button-up shirt. They're just very professional,
cool,
sexy.
yeah.
It's the gold
It's
chain.
very-
Yeah, I
actually.
like
Yeah,
it.
the
I
gold
like the
chain,
culture and
it's-
everything. They
Sure.
talk about Jorge Posada.
Yeah.
Fucking
Freaking.
And you know what else? It's just super.
What the fuck is his name?
I don't know who that is.
Chuck Knobloch.
Chuck Knobloch. Hell yeah.
You know
Tino
what else
Martinez.
I think we all love about baseball. It's super racist. It's just
Is
so
it?
racist.
I don't know. It's pretty culturally diverse.
Of
I mean,
course, the players
it
are.
definitely started.
The players are super diverse, but there's something about those good old racist roots in baseball. You know what I mean?
Time is running out.
Yeah,
there
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah,
We got a couple
it
minutes
is.
on the clock.
Well, listen, I think we can all agree Mike Piazza's super good looking, and we can all agree he was banging Sam Champion right after the weather, right after
yeah.
the weather report came out, which I got no problem with. All right, Holmes, reset us.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Reset
it
us for
segment.
10. Johnny,
You want me to go or you want Kev to go?
Kev's got a whole story, so I mean, it's your call.
I can go. I don't care.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll go with your thing first.
So this takes place a while back. I actually don't even think you know it because it comes in and out of my memory all the time.
Cool.
But as a precursor, there was no neglect or anything from my family. They had no idea that this was happening.
Okay.
So,
Sounds awesome already. Yeah,
away.
sounds great.
so
Just a precursor. There was no crimes committed.
This take
oh, that's
place-
not true.
Okay.
Not true.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Even better.
Yeah. So we had a family friend. I'm gonna call him Jasper.
Okay.
And one day we're having a family party. Jasper comes over and he's like, "Hey, Kev, you want to go on an adventure?" I'm like, "That sounds sick." My family's like, "Cool, we like Jasper. Go ahead." It's kind of late though.
For the record, I think I know Jasper. Just keep going.
You don't know Jasper.
Okay. Okay.
When am I allowed to ask questions?
Whenever you want.
What is Jasper's relation other than family friend? A coworker of a parent?
I don't want to give that information away.
Jesus.
And I'm
okay.
changing his name to protect
Yeah,
the name.
yeah, keep
of
it up.
the
Yeah,
guilty.
we don't need to know
Understood,
too much
understood.
backstory. Like, yeah.
So
about that.
How big's his dick?
It's
Keep going.
I was not impressed. And I was probably about 6 in the story, so
Okay.
that's not saying much.
Inches? That's pretty
No,
good,
I
man.
was 6.
He was
6 inches.
years old.
Okay.
He was 6 years old, so in theory, they all look pretty big.
I thought he was
Yeah,
saying
I
that he
mean,
was
it's
a
bigger
full
than my
6
arm at
inches
that
in the
point.
story.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
So, get in Jasper's car. We go pick up this guy Horace. He gets in.
Jasper
Is
and
that a
Horace,
real
cool
name?
names.
No,
That's a fake
Jasper
name.
and Horace. They're from 101 Dalmatians.
I was just
Okay,
going
cool.
to ask you how you
So
came up
you're
with them.
you're in a car with Jasper and Horace.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Horace.
Where does Horace live?
I don't know. I was too young to remember.
Okay, yeah. Who cares?
So-
Jasper and Horace in a car with Lil Kev.
Yeah, 6. And Horace hands me a police badge. And it's like legit. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. He goes, you now are technically a cop. You cannot get in trouble at this point. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that's a real police badge.
Tight.
I'm like, sick. He's like, so you can say whatever you want. Let's go talk to a cop and I'll show you. So we drive around for a long time looking for a cop. And I was instructed to say, I'm Cheese, right? When I see a cop. Could you pull up the Cheez-It thing? So I'm going to refer back to this cheese thing in a minute. But we find a cop. We're rolling down the highway. We roll down the windows. I hold up my badge and I go, I'm Cheese, to the cop. And the cop's like, the fuck? Merry Christmas. You know, that's what he said. So,
Was it around Christmas time?
yes. That, I know, yeah. Looking around for cops still I'm assumed to see if I'm cool. Like, I won't tell the cops or I'm not afraid of cops. We pull into a shopping center and everyone gets out of the car. It's late. Everything's closed. Horace and Jasper go to the door and they're like, do you remember what to say when you see a cop? And I say, yeah, I'm Cheese. And they're like, okay. They start picking the lock to this door, right? Go ahead.
Why would they want to bring you along for this?
I have no idea.
Okay, continue.
They get into the door. The alarm is sounding. They start fucking trashing the place. Handfuls of items. They're putting it in the trunk. I'm like, I'm scared. Is this okay? They're like, yeah, dude, you have a badge.
Time out. Is this... you don't have to tell me the establishment, but is this a place where you get electronics, food?
I believe it was electronics at the time.
Okay.
So this
Okay,
is
so
early 90s.
Go back 1 second. You pull up to a store and you're doing what again?
Standing outside, they're picking the lock to get in.
To get into a store.
You're the
Yes.
lookout.
Okay. In the back of the store?
Front.
Front of the store, okay.
Yes. And I am... I'm like, I'm scared. Is this okay? Yes, you have a badge. I'm freaking out. I'm a little kid. They put all the stuff in the trunk. We get back in the car. Now looking back, I can tell that they were fucking next level adrenaline, like screaming and hooting and hollering. And I'm like, holy
Were they super high?
shit. I don't know.
Got it.
But after thinking about this and the cheese thing, I looked it up on the internet, and that's what John's going to pull up here. I looked up criminal slang term for cheese or something, and it turns out Cheez-It is a runaway from a member of law enforcement. So my code word
Cheez-It.
was Cheez-It. Yeah, but I thought it was cheese the whole time. So I'm actually the lookout for this, which is pretty crazy.
Shit. So you were literally they made a child the lookout and they made you feel cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
they groomed the shit out of me.
Yeah, and they were like,
Here's the question.
and they literally were they made you say the word cheese in a way where they thought that you were safe almost.
Here's
Yeah.
the question, though. Let's say a cop rolls up and you blurt out Cheez-It. Were they going to leave your ass there?
I have no idea.
Probably. That's why you get that's why criminals get a child to do something is because
Idiot.
That'll bring us full circle.
Yeah.
So we get back home. They're like, "Oh, how was the adventure?" I'm like, "Fucking crazy." They gave me this badge, and then adults stopped listening. So a couple weeks later, no more Jasper. Jasper was sentenced to like 18 years in prison, and he recently got out, which is why I'm using Jasper.
oh wow.
Do you have any interest in going hang out with Jasper?
No,
Is he still friends with the family?
He knows a couple addresses, which isn't.
Yeah, which is
too
more
good.
than
Killing
enough.
spree.
Shit, you're gonna be fucking walking out one day and you're gonna be like,
bro.
"Yo, what up, cheese? Yo, cheese."
You're fucked, bro.
And that pretty much wraps up that
Oh
story.
man,
That's phenomenal.
that was great though. That's a good story, and I mean, it's not great that it happened. That's a pretty fucked up thing.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
We'll get into it another day. Me and Johnny have been witness to a pretty serious crime.
I know.
As well.
Yeah, we have a very serious story to tell. Just to foreshadow, we don't even know when we're gonna tell it. It needs its own special thing. John was there.
John was there.
I don't know where you.
What story was this?
It involves the state of Connecticut.
Is this the
Don't say anything.
the point counterpoint thing?
Yeah, yeah. Foreshadowing. Let's not say anything about it because
That's like a whole podcast.
it's a fucking
story.
epic
It's a
tale.
saga.
Sick.
It involves craziness.
So your parents never got the full story, or later.
I still don't know if they know that I was there for that.
I would give them.
I could probably tell them.
Yeah, I've told my mom some crazy stories like recently where she's like, I had no fucking idea that kind of shit was happening to you.
Yeah, a lot of times
Yeah, they
that's the
don't
case.
fucking- yeah.
I mean, who would in my family would suspect that this guy would take me to go rob a store?
I know that's wild.
What
And
do
nobody,
you
I don't
think
think
would
people
be
would
more
really think about
disappointing
that.
for them to hear, that you were an accessory to a crime or that you were raped?
They would much rather the crime on the show.
Shit. Damn, and then you went 2 for 2, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And then Jasper, right before that sentence kicked in, came
And
in.
then I blacked out.
Exactly.
Then I went to a fugue state.
Christ. Who didn't see that coming?
Kevin
I'm
doesn't
sure-
actually wear the headphones for the sound. It's like, because he just can't hear
Sensory
anything. It's
overload.
yeah. He
Can
doesn't
you
get
hit that
sensitive.
one again?
Sticky.
That's what you're using that stupid fucking gift for. Your shit sucks, bro.
I think people are gonna probably love that.
You'll see it,
especially
at some point.
knowing it's from him. I think.
Stalker.
Stalker?
Stalker.
That one's for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That
So,
wraps me up.
have you ever heard of overproduced?
Yeah, we're not. We're nowhere near it, baby. We're not relying on the,
out.
It is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're not relying on the video format and the silly pictures. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's not.
Our
not it.
conversation carries.
Yeah,
That's
what do
not
you mean?
what
We're fucking
makes
great.
3 unfunny people funny. All right, put another 10 up. We're ready.
All right. So I guess this is my thing.
Yeah.
I don't have any real super passion about this, but I thought it would be something fun to talk about, and that is that creator of fantastic animated shows, The Simpsons and Futurama, Matt Groening, is a time traveler.
That's what you
We're just hearing about this now. Me
I
and
mean, you
Kevin,
guys
but-
should have been. I mean, they've been doing this for fucking, 30 years?
Yeah.
It's nothing new,
Been
baby.
a long.
Really long time. And, throughout all of the years of The Simpsons, they always make a lot of predictions about the future. Some of them pretty fucking dark. Not all of them come true. I don't fucking know. But many of them are uncanny. And some of them are just kind of fun and funny and obvious, I guess. But some of them will fucking really make you think what the fuck is going on. Like,
I'm sure.
I mean, I don't know if Holmes wants to bring up a video where some crap on YouTube.
I'm going.
Okay, yeah. I know one of the things that they often get right is techie kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, a big thing that they predicted was smartwatches, and that they would have the capabilities to do shit like order you a pizza or whatever, which is exactly what they're doing right now. And their capabilities just keep getting better and better. Soon you're gonna fucking be able to do crazy shit on there.
You'll be able to get your balls rubbed from
You
your
guys
wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
want to watch a little bit of this?
Sure,
Bring it
pull
up.
something
Yeah,
up.
bring
Like,
it
pull a little something. We'll
It's
skim
a
through
little
and talk
long,
about
but
it.
yeah, we'll skim through
Skim
it.
through. We just see a couple of them.
The Simpsons, a notorious
Does it have to be a woman?
I guess so.
We don't even really need her. I
Red
feel like.
Tide.
Yeah.
there
This.
it is.
Okay. So this is a big one.
to traveling
They.
and living on Mars.
Oh, they're gonna
Elon
show a
Musk
bunch
has
of shit.
achieved
Skip
this.
ahead
The
of this
Simpsons
shit.
have made
We
very
don't
accurately
need it.
shown aid via hologram technology.
Okay. Yeah. The
This
hologram
is not entirely
technology.
impossible.
This is
Seeing that
perfect.
The hologram technology has greatly improved. In the episode titled
So
Bart to the
exactly.
Future, the
So
same
Bart
episode that
sees
predicted the election of Trump, mail
a guy
is
come to
delivered
his
by
door
holograms.
and give him
This is a subtle
a
prediction
hologram
slated
instead
to
of a
come true by
telegram,
next year. And, well,
and it
with
pops
the
up
way the tech
and it
industry is
shows.
This was
not
long
only
before
advanced
we
delivered
even
through
thought that
HD,
could be a
but
thing.
Yeah, she's probably telling us when it was. It was forever ago, years and years, and apparently now with all the Facebook, VR, and metaverse shit, hologram technology is pretty close. I mean, we've seen Tupac on stage as a full hologram
Yeah.
playing Hail Mary,
When
so
you said-
that's pretty crazy.
When you said prediction, I thought you meant like it was like a couple days in advance. Like they work at Fox, let's say.
No, we're talking 20 years.
Yeah, I thought maybe he like left a tape recorder in a conference room and got information and then
Some
wrote
of it's
about
not going to surprise me though. Like, I mean, James Bond's been talking into a fucking watch since fucking.
Exactly. That's why I said some of it's kind of obvious and silly like that.
Possible INFS world countries,
So this is one that they
but
say
what
could be
like draining
soon.
all the water in
She
the
literally
ocean
says
in thorough
something like,
When
yeah,
millions
she's
of
like,
Americans voted for Joe
she's
Biden
like,
and
we have to
Kamala
clean up
Harris
after President Trump. What do we do now? And it's a female president. And in the obvious situation we have now, everybody's like, oh, Joe Biden's going to die tomorrow. And maybe if it fucking is, I don't know.
And to be fair,
2020.
Joe
This-
Biden
In
could
every
be a
part of
woman.
every continent and the growing
I mean, who knows? I think he's a lizard or
Is
something.
that
No?
your prediction?
pressing prediction
Or
we
Well,
would love to see come true from the
This is a great one.
of world
So
peace
they
is surely
predicted
at the top
world
of everyone's
peace.
wish list, especially
We
after
hope.
the pandemic.
But this
Sure.
could just be
Yeah.
wishful thinking. Who knows? Maybe with all this crazy Putin shit.
Yeah, I was just going to say, somebody send a hologram to Russia real quick.
Please.
In fact, hoping to dissuade Lisa, the
Okay, so right now they're talking about life on Mars, inhabiting Mars, which Elon Musk, I believe, wants to start sending cargo type shit there next year or something
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, place for the billionaires.
Yeah, but
vacation.
Johnny, explain the Trump thing, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't show it in this one really,
no,
but
they didn't. But
they straight up. You could probably find pictures. Honestly, but it'd be easier to do that. But
I'll
they
post it.
predicted President Trump. I don't know, years and years and years and years before it was a thing, and I think they predicted it down to the fact that he was coming down an escalator waving his hand, and he was even wearing the same color tie.
Interesting.
Like it is scary identical, and it's not just the things that it's not that they got some stuff right. It's the impact of the events that they got right and the importance of the things that they got right.
it wasn't like little stupid things that got
Not
right. It
even
was
close.
like significant events.
Yeah, and
Like
now that we're getting the significant events, that two of the bigger things that they predicted, one of them was 9/11. That I think it was. I don't have the statistics. I'm sorry, but it was years before 9/11 actually happened. They predicted something about the trade towers going down, and on the screen a bus is going by, and you literally see the numbers 9/11
Whoa.
on the screen, and it's like it's not little things we're talking about. This is really scary shit. And I know the writers of the shows are incredibly intelligent people. I know they have mathematicians and fucking Yale and Harvard graduates who are definitely smart enough to make some pretty crazy predictions, but that blows me away a little bit. What do you guys think?
It's definitely scary. I know that Aziz Ansari has predicted that eventually Nick Cannon will be president, which I can't fucking wait for.
Hell yeah.
Please give me President Nick Cannon. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm more excited to see it evolve over time than I am to be shocked by it. It's funnier to me just to watch it unfold.
I
you
know,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
You know what the new version of that is?
What's
You
that?
guys watch Black Mirror? I mean, that is
Yeah,
literally
very good point. I love that
is
show. Great
an
show.
awesome show, and it's too familiar.
Yeah, and another scary thing about that show is they predict things like a year before it happens, like very eerily close to,
Yes.
to the stuff happening. And Matt Groening also. Oh, well, just to say another thing about The Simpsons is that they on 14 years before they got the equation to prove that particles have mass. I think they call it something like the
God particle.
The God particle. I'm not smart. Sorry, folks. But they had Homer on the chalkboard doing the literal equation for the God particle, like finding the mass of a particle year 5 or something years. I don't even know, years before it happened. Like, how do you explain that?
Maybe a Nobel Prize needs
Here
to
we
go.
go,
The way of Matt Groening.
Oh, speaking of, I'm pretty sure they also predicted a Nobel Prize peace winner.
That's insane.
3 days in a row, huh?
I know, right?
Whoops.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, it's some ads on some
Of
YouTube
course,
vids.
I still don't have the capability of not getting
Yeah, who
ads.
cares?
It's
Fine.
It's not within my grasp right
Yep.
now.
Not within your budget.
But I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but this shit kind of piques my interest a little bit. It's a little bit interesting.
Definitely. It makes you think about Illuminati shit, and there's a whole higher echelon of people that know way more than we expect.
Exactly. Way more than us, at least. You know what I mean? Because either these people are incredibly smart, which is totally possible, and they just can have a bead on society and make amazing predictions, or I don't know.
All right, here's a little clip. It's only 30 seconds long, but this is exactly what Johnny's talking about the guard the
guard particle.
The guard particle.
Jesus.
Confirming the so-called Higgs boson God particle 14 years before
Did I say Higgs
scientists-
boson?
Now, the author of
And it was
the book
14 years. I think I got two
calls
things right.
A little.
We have a technical difficulty, guys. But
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you
We
also
get
kind of
it.
get the gist of what we're
All right,
going
well,
at here.
Let's put this theory to test then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, The Simpsons isn't my favorite show, animated show at least. My favorite animated show ever is Futurama, and it is one of the fucking greatest shows ever. Also created by Matt Groening, who is, and this show takes place 1,000 or 2,000 years in the future, where a society is completely different. Aliens are on Earth with us, all types of stuff, and it seems like that whole show is a fun prediction of the future.
Oh, yeah.
So I just thought maybe we could make some fun predictions of the future for ourselves here.
All right, I'm ready to give one.
Yeah. What
My
do you
prediction-
think? Like, what is it going to be? Like something about society? Or
wait, hold on, guys.
And the clock is ticking down.
Do
Okay.
you
Well,
guys want to request overtime?
yeah.
Just
Give
get
us a
1
minute.
minute.
Give us a minute.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Give us a minute on the clock to talk about
All
our
right,
predictions
I'm
of the
going
future.
to predict
Make our own
that
predictions.
we're in the year 2022. I'm going to predict that within the next 5 years, Long Island is underwater.
Okay, that's pretty scary.
Well, get ready to move your children.
It's pretty good though.
I'm moving towards leaning into the not necessarily the VR thing, but more of uploading your consciousness, more like a Matrix thing, to where you don't have to leave or get out of bed. You hit a button and now you're at work. You're controlling an avatar. But then that solidifies the simulation theory and everything's for nothing. I don't know.
That's pretty good. All right. Mine is that I think within the next 10 to 15 years, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will go at least partially bionic.
Okay.
He's gonna have robot parts.
I thought you were
in
going to
him.
say to be president because I feel like
No,
that could be a
obviously he's
thing,
going to be
too.
president. That's not even.
This will be after his presidency.
This is way after his presidency, and the reason I say 10 to 15 years is because he doesn't need to be bionic right now. He's a fucking beast.
When he becomes president and he marches himself into Russia and he loses his leg, he'll go bionic.
Hell yeah,
Holmes,
dude.
what's your prediction? And I want it to be alcohol based.
All right, well,
Water brain for all.
other
Everybody's gonna
other than
have a
weed-
really big alcoholic nose.
than weed and mushrooms being legal and basically all drugs, which is inevitable and it's coming, I think everyone's going to lose their fucking jobs because robots are going to do everything, and universal basic income is going to have to be a thing of the future.
I think
I think
That's a good one.
That
To
kind
pay-
of ties into what I'm saying, though. Once
Yeah.
everyone
Did we
loses
go
their
over a
jobs,
minute? I don't-
we have a minute and 45.
to piggyback off of what Holmes just said, I think Holmes will have severe cirrhosis of the liver by then. That's right in par with what you were getting at.
Or he's
right?
gonna get the bionic liver.
Yeah, he'll get the Rock's liver
Yeah.
after he's done with it.
quick last prediction. After Holmes gets the Rock's liver, he does become president of the United States.
There you go.
I'll vote.
Vote for me.
I would vote for you, dude. I think you could make the country better.
I do too.
Hillary Clinton.
Where the fuck did that come from?
He made that himself.
I wish you could see how proud he was.
He needs a camera.
You need to be on camera for shit like that, dude. That's
I don't know. It
no-brainer.
almost makes it funnier that you can't
All I
even
did
know.
was hit a button, so I don't know
Oh,
if I have
God.
to be on camera.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. So who's next?
I think we're.
I think you've got a segment you want us to get into.
No,
next.
that's gonna be next. But well, actually, we do have a segment.
Yeah.
Wait, we could do top 5 if you. Frank had an
Oh, yeah,
idea
I
for
got
top
it.
Yeah,
5.
let's do a quick
we
top
could.
five.
Top
Let's do
five.
it.
Where's your top 5 button?
Yeah, if he
Oh, I
does.
have a good one. Hold on
Yeah,
one
let's do
second.
that.
Ready?
Okay, yeah,
a
we're
good
gonna get a
one?
top
We
5
have
noise.
a.
He has an idea for top.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Top 5, the show where we go over the top 5 things that we like. Frank, take us away with your top 5.
Breakfast cereal.
Ooh, top 5 breakfast cereal. Go ahead, Kev.
Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
Yum.
Cocoa Pebbles. Reese's Puffs. Cheerios, Honey Nut, and Honeycombs.
Honeycomb. Jesus, I feel like that was the poor kid.
They don't make them anymore.
Jesus Christ,
No,
look
maybe
where I
they
grew
do.
up, dude. I'm fucking robbing stores at 6 years old.
You're lucky it's not cheese for cheese.
I know. I
Didn't
had,
you see cheese?
I had honeycomb in the house nonstop. I would just wait until it got stale and throw it out.
And maybe next time you'll get a better box.
Johnny, give me your top 5.
Top 5. Number 1. It's a number 1 and 2 is a battle, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just rifle them off. 1 and 2 are Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles, and then maybe like Cocoa Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
You're a big puff guy.
Oh yeah, big puff ball. And the honestly, the last one's hard. I'm blanking. Let's
You
go.
don't strike me as a plain Cheerios guy.
No, not really. I know. Did go the Honey Bunches of Oats, but with a lot of bunches. I wanted the fucking
Okay,
bunches
extra
in there.
bunches.
Yeah, the
All right,
Just bunches.
Did
Did you ever have just bunches?
Yeah, you just buy
Yeah,
a bag of
just bunches,
granola. You fucking put milk in it.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's good.
I freaking granola.
Yeah, what are you, an
head.
idiot,
Wait,
buying cereal?
Can I
Buy
tell
bag
a
of
quick
granola?
story? This could be the Holmes Corner segment. It's
All right.
it's about the
Let
cereal.
him finish
God.
his 5.
Yeah, let him finish his
yeah.
top 5, you
All right.
savage.
Frank,
Alright.
no, you finish, and then I'll go.
Jesus.
Number 1 is waffle crisp.
Frankie, take it away.
Waffle crisp is the best. Okay, I could eat waffle crisp for 3 meals a day. You don't. Oh,
Yes, please, thank you. I was, yeah.
number
that was
2,
the first buzzer. Yeah,
Let's
that's
get a couple in. Number 2, we're gonna go with.
You don't understand how hard it is to put that.
What is
in
this? The
post.
cut me the fuck off?
What is it? You shouldn't have told us that, because now we're just gonna.
All right, number.
Oh wait, can I do just like?
Number 2. God damn it. Cocoa Pebbles, which we've all hit Pebbles at some point here, so I'm not going to
Yeah,
go back to
Pebbles are
Fruity
good.
Pebbles. We all like the Pebbles. Number 3, we're going to go with Crave. Chocolate on chocolate Crave. That's a newer cereal for you kids out there, but it's pretty solid. We're going to go with chocolate Cheerios. Okay, I'm a big chocolate guy here.
Oh my god.
You've never had chocolate Cheerios?
No, I have actually, but I just said this is. You always have weird lists, man.
Oreos?
Oreos are very good, but if I put Oreos on this list, Ian Tully's going to have a fucking heart attack. Lucky Charms. I got to put Lucky
yeah,
Charms on. You
sure.
got to have marshmallows somewhere in the breakfast cereal routine. And I don't know how many I've done so far, but let's give a quick... One more? All right, let's give a quick shout out.
You did like 10
then.
cereals, but let's get number 11.
Let's Let's do a quick shout out to Chex. Everybody talks about Chex Mix. Come on, give me some Chex. Give me
like a good-
Chex.
It's not
a
cereal.
Chex,
That's
yeah.
like trail mix or something.
But if you think about our top 5, there's really only 5 types of cereal anyway, and we just said each individual cereal
yeah,
in a
kind of. But
different
I'm mostly Pebbles and Puffs.
Yeah.
Pebbles
I'm a
and Puffs.
Pebbles and Puffs kind of guy.
Maybe
All
a
right,
circle
Holmes,
here
give
and
us this fucking, give us this uninterruptible fucking
Yeah, oh
cereal
my God,
story.
Holmes
Here
Corner.
we go.
So one time, Cheerios. Well, not one time, but Cheerios when they freshly came out with it was like Cheerios and it had like crunches in it, like
Yes.
Cheerios Crunch, right? So I bought a box of it. I get it home. I'm looking forward to it so much. I open the box, I pour myself a bowl of it, and it's just fucking Cheerios. There's like little tiny speckles
He was
of
pissed.
yeah, it's just there's little tiny speckles of like granola in it, but there's barely anything in it. So like I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna write a letter. People do this shit and they get fucking boxes of cereal for the rest of their lives. So I do that, and they're like, they eat.
Of their lives.
Yeah, no, it happens.
He's always trying to scam somebody out of
Of
something.
course, fuck Cheerios. So then they finally email me back after like a week and like, we're so sorry about that. Here's a coupon to buy one more box of Cheerios Crunch or whatever. I'm like, oh, great, that's just what I want.
Yeah, you got another round, baby.
Jeez.
At least I bought you another round.
Colin Tully tells me that the breakfast cereal game is a scam to keep Americans poor and fat.
Yes.
Isn't it all?
I don't know.
What do you think
I'm
McDonald's is?
I'm not switching.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't
I'm not
everything?
switching a fucking oatmeal with fucking kale in it. It's not. I don't eat
Well,
like
no.
fucking Holmes does.
It was an anti-fat driven fucking thing that they did in the 50s, and they switched over to sugar, and that's what started the poor
Give-
American diet.
Give me the waffle crisp, and I'll put extra fucking syrup in it.
Ew.
I forget when it was that, like the 80s or the 90s or whatever, when they fed high school, like literal school kids, McDonald's and Pizza Hut.
The good old
I would
days.
I would do anything to go to that era.
I'm so happy that
I wish that was my diet, the shitty fucking American diet.
I want there to be a nice sounding alarm on this post because I'm so happy that we just addressed fast food for a third straight episode. That's what this is for me.
yeah, I mean,
this is
we
for
love
me.
that. So yeah,
No,
what are we
are
gonna
you
do?
kidding me? In fact, let's get right back into fast food here.
God, no, let's skip fast food. Okay, we do have another segment to go to.
All right,
Yeah,
Holmes,
pull
what
up
do we
these-
got for us?
Are you going to read them off?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, this is a segment that some of, I believe, our friends and viewers.
Yeah, we asked
helped us
them.
with?
Yeah, we asked. We sent out the bat signal, and we wanted to know what people were thinking. And
Yeah, help us.
So we had some people send in some emails to our email address.
and
Which
for
is?
those that don't know the email,
It's poortimingpodcast@gmail.com. It's Instagram @poortimingpodcast, and it's I think we have some type of Twitch or something. But
Yeah,
I'm
we've
not
got
No.
sure.
play
No,
video games
we
with
do.
us.
So Instagram,
TikTok.
we'll get a TikTok eventually when
Tutik,
we actually
whatever
have
they call
funny
it.
clips.
Okay, so the first email is from a man named Be Fast.
Be fast. So
Yeah.
it's our friend
It's
Mikey. Oh, okay.
It's not. It's
Why,
not. But
beep,
I'm
that's gonna be a
beeping it
beep.
out.
Beep that out.
oh, it's not Mikey. Oh, beep.
He has the drop.
Hey, poor. It says, "Hey, poor people. Big fan of the show. I was wondering, did any of you have nicknames in high school? If so, what were they? Also, I don't know this guy, this Frank guy, too well, but he seems like the type that maybe would have carried around a prop in high school as a gimmick. Thanks, fellas.
You mean Frank's whole existence since high school?
I wore my nickname in high school was Dr. Big Cock, and I wore
You're fucking making that up.
and I wore the same clock Flavor Flavor.
Yes, you
throughout
did.
all high
Holy
school.
shit, I forgot you wore a fucking clock.
I wore a clock like
Dude,
fucking
I can't believe
big
I'm doing a
fucking
podcast with
a
Dr.
big
Big Cock.
fucking
See, so
clock.
we've seen some pictures of Frank Young. I would like to please show another picture of Frank's amazing afro that
That
he
was
had when he
basically
was a
a
kid.
prop,
Basically
yeah.
a prop. But what I would like to talk about is the era of when you came in with the tiniest little like disco hat just on the top of your afro. You came into high school like that.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe you did that.
Dude, I used to wear
And
the,
I know it was a gimmick and it was hilarious.
I
but
used to wear the
wow,
whole-
the fucking balls.
I used to wear like the whole like leather jacket, like the whole fucking production. Like I looked
remember.
like it was the 70s, like at all times
It
in high
was
school.
fucking great.
I wore bell bottoms and shit.
You
like-
did, but you went through phases because at
Yeah,
one time
change
you
it
were
up, yeah.
at one time you were a Spanish kid too because you put the you put the
headband.
the headband in your hair and you would push your afro back
Well,
so it was just on the back of your
A lot
head.
of people don't realize how much work it is. So if I ever had it up or anything like that, that was just laziness. Because if you want to pick the whole fucking shit out, dude, it takes a good half hour of your morning.
All right, Vega, what about you? Well, what do you guys remember Vega's nicknames were?
Yeah, you tell me because I don't remember.
Vega was Hardcore Johnny. for a
Okay,
long
so
time.
yeah, great. So, but
Wait, what about Red?
okay, so
Oh, that's
but
a different story.
to be
Please.
honest, my nickname definitely in high school was Hardcore Johnny because I was when I was first getting into punk and hardcore music, I wanted to be cool so bad, just like everybody else. So I was trying to come up with a cool AIM screen name, and what I chose was Hardcore Johnny X, not knowing that for the rest of my life I would be ironically called that every single day by my friends and their mothers and people I've never met.
Certain mothers called him Johnny Xbox because they had
no idea what the fuck was going on. Yeah.
What did Mr. Skip call you in high school?
God, fuck Mr. Skip. Yo, if Mr. Skip watches this, fuck you, Mr. Skip.
I love Mr. Skip.
He was a piece of shit, and he tried to fucking antagonize me into hitting him, and I didn't because I was fucking too smart for his bitch ass.
All right, what about Dingo?
Fuck that guy.
Dingo, what was your name, Dingo?
Yeah, Dingo. What was your nickname, butthole?
Right.
Cheese?
I had an option. At least I had an option. It was Butthole or Dingus. And of course, I'm going Dingus. Thank you, Blake White. If you're listening, you ruined my life.
Yeah, fuck you, fuck Mr. Skip.
I was thinking about calling you K-Mac from now on.
No.
K-Mac. Like,
It reminds me of mac and cheese. I
No,
don't like
remember
it.
Britney
K-Mac and
Spears' ex-boyfriend, K-Fed?
K-Fed, yeah.
You're K-Mac.
I don't like it.
Because you're an attractive dude.
All right, so I think we need like a whole segment in an episode to go over all my nicknames. So
Can I rifle them fast?
Yeah, go quick.
C Money, MC Crank, Holmes, DJ Johnny Blast, DJ Johnny Retarded, Riverhead John, Mothman,
Patchog John.
Dirtbike John.
No, it's the Patchog Pest, Mothman, Donovan, and
Smokey.
Smokey was a good one. And our electronics teacher used to call him John Sidom, which I always thought was close
John
to
Soyden?
Yeah, I always thought was close to John Sodomy, which is really good.
Johnny Blast.
Was that all?
Johnny Blast.
Yeah,
Johnny
Oh my
Blast.
God.
Okay,
There's
that-
probably more,
That
too.
was pretty good. Let's keep going
All right,
because
yeah.
there's a few
Yeah,
more.
we got lots of emails, I'm sure.
We might make this a 2-segment thing.
No, just keep it going. We'll go quick.
All right. Long-time listener first, or actually I should say it's from Michael C. Doesn't put a last name, but it's Michael C.
Okay, it's our friend.
Hey,
It's our
Poor
friend, Mike
Timing
C.
Podcast, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thanks for writing, Mike.
What is the worst thing your mother ever caught you doing as a child? And what's your favorite sandwich from TJ's?
Oh, fuck. Good questions, man. What do we want to start with? TJ's quick? Rifle off your favorite sandwich from TJ's fast.
Nothing.
American Special.
I-
With the works, no onions.
Stealth.
Stealth is good. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Soldier.
Nothing. Pass.
Frank eats fucking Pop-Tarts
No,
and
I'm
Hot
sorry, not
Pockets.
the Stealth, the fucking Louisiana Lightning.
Yeah, Louisiana
Get
Lightning's
the
good.
fuck out of here. What's the
Next.
Stealth? Okay.
No, it was he had a second question. What's the worst
Yes.
thing your mother ever
What's
caught
the
you
worst
doing?
thing your
That's
mother?
what-
I mean, my
my
mother has
God.
found a lot of underwear in my clothes that were caked with something. I can tell
Compromised.
you that.
A lot of John's
Oh,
cum
there
in
we go.
you. So you're saying that your mom was cleaning a lot of your cum?
You set that up for that.
Yeah,
and you
he
didn't
knew he
use
was-
it.
Yeah.
Sticky.
There
All right,
she
there you go,
blows. My mother,
John's mom's hands were
Yes.
Sticky.
My mother has never caught me do anything bad ever.
fucking lying piece of shit.
What did I do bad? Do drugs and drink?
She never caught you jerking off
I
once.
mean, you're pretty fucking wasted right now.
Right, I am pretty wasted. No,
Yeah.
she never caught me.
She never
doing
caught you
anything.
drinking and driving. She never caught you jerking off. She never caught you.
Hanging out with Jammer. That was the most dangerous thing I did as a kid.
Second most was hanging out with me.
My mom does have a disdain for you. One time, Holmes, this is the worst thing my mom ever caught me doing. I brought Holmes to my house, and he only brought one beer with him. And my mom was like, "You walk into my fucking house with one beer?" And that was the end of her.
It was a
liking Holmes.
24.
He didn't bring enough to share with her, so
Mostly
it's
weed
fucked up,
stuff, and I
John.
just blamed it on Johnny.
Yeah, I was gonna say the worst thing that my mom probably caught me doing was weed stuff, and I couldn't get out of it because it was always me.
Swanson.
My mom once caught me and my cousin Mookie. We ditched a Christmas Eve party and came to my house, and it took us a while, I guess, to roll a big, huge blunt and smoke it in the house, not realizing my mom was just gonna come home and open the door and see me and my cousin Mookie on Christmas and just being.
And it was her Christmas present to you to not be mad.
She opened the door. I mean, Mookie was an adult at the time. I was probably still a teenager. Well, you know, like I was probably 19 or something.
Right.
He was a little older than me.
Oh, so
She wasn't. We weren't gonna
smoking
get in
forever.
trouble, but maybe I was. I don't remember. You know, but still, like just weed shit. I was smoking in the house forever.
Before
around.
we move on, do you ever miss the pot smoke crew?
The pot smoker, of course I do. In my youth, those were the boys.
You, Justin, Swanson, Jammer, Ian sitting on his little black couch in Jammer's room.
Hell yeah! Shout out to the boys, man.
Pot smoke crew.
That was a fun time. We were
Johnny was vice president of the crew for a couple of years.
yeah, we were basically children
All right, I got a
smoking
good
weed.
one over here.
Move us along, Holmes.
Okay. We have two more. You want to?
Yeah, just do two more. We'll do them quick.
Okay.
Yeah, people want to hear
this
their
one's
emails.
good. This one's good. You guys will like this. It's from Amanda M.
Shout out Amanda M. Thanks for
Shout
listening.
out Amanda M. Amanda Guacamole. I'll post her link. She actually designed some stickers and some logos for us. She's a big fan and she's really awesome. So,
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
She says, "Hi, big fan here. My question is, I would love for you to take turns playing Marry, Fuck, Kill with each other and explain why. So, we all, Dingo, if you go, you would have to marry, fuck, kill me, Frank, Javega.
get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, with each other?
Yes, with each
That's
other.
pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, so fuck, I'm gonna fucking kill John Saddam. Let's just get that out of the way
I
real
think
quick.
that's going to become a very popular theme here.
I think
Quick.
I'm going to fuck Johnny, not because I don't love him, but I have to think I'm already in a committed relationship and I know what love is. So what do you do after you're in a relationship? You look for a sugar daddy.
Okay.
And Frank's gonna take
That's,
care of me.
that's pretty
Mine's
good. That's pretty
simple.
good logic.
I'm going to have sex with Kevin every time. I'm going to have sex with Kevin every time. You're just a
John's
good
waving off the kill shot.
Yeah, I don't understand why. You're just a good-looking dude. And
Dickie.
I also feel like you're very just a gentle lover, and you know, I'm not saying you can't get it going, like, but you know, you take your time in it. Anyway,
I care.
right? I'm gonna marry Johnny because I know how hard you work at making things work, and you know you put in a lot of time and effort.
Thanks, man.
I know that a silly argument or anything between us, you'll take the time to make sure it's resolved.
It's true, and I'm a very forgiving soul.
And if Johnny's wife is listening, you're a very lucky woman.
Oh, thanks,
Good.
Frank.
And I'm going to kill Holmes, and I don't think there's an explanation needed there.
Yeah,
so
that's
let's
easy.
get Johnny's first out of the way. He's going to kill Holmes.
Okay. So I'm going to go with a little different thought process here, okay? I'm going to, right off the bat, I'm going to marry Kevin because I've known him forever. He's my best friend in the world. Easy peasy. We would have a beautiful life together.
We just play video games.
Exactly. We'd have a beautiful life together.
Have you seen his dick ever? You've been friends for a long time.
All balls. I only
Yeah.
show him my balls.
And my logic now, I have to either fuck John or kill John, or fuck Frank or kill Frank. And in this situation, I'm gonna fuck John hard because he deserves it.
So that's more
He
of
deserves
a punishment.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got
He's gonna get fucked.
He's bottom.
John's getting fucked, and also I feel like Frank has a hairy ass, so I'm skipping. I mean, you both definitely do, but I don't know if I can make it through the weeds with Frank.
Yeah, it's tough.
So, and I don't want to kill Frank, but you have beaten me in sports my entire life, so you need to
I've
die.
probably earned it.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
you
good.
it doesn't mean I don't love you, but like,
Holmes, where are you going with this?
I am going to marry Dingo.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
to
two for
fuck
marry for him.
Johnny, and I'm going to kill Frank.
Give me a reason for kill Frank.
Only because we're supposed to explain these.
Yeah.
So.
you don't have to.
So
But
I would marry Dingo because we get along very well. We've been friends forever. We know each
Easy,
other's
yeah.
we know each other's bodies.
No surprises.
I love redheads, so I want to fuck
okay,
Johnny.
so I'm just a fetish. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
fetish.
A weird
And
fetish.
and nothing against Frank, but I feel like he would just drive me crazy or if, after a while. I don't know how Alicia puts up with that.
His roommate.
Yeah, my roommate.
Yeah, his roommate.
All right, you said we got one more email.
Yeah.
One more.
Yes, we got one more, and it's a good one.
Good.
Good one. Okay. Actually, I don't. Is this a good one?
Just read it.
Okay.
People want to hear
All
this shit.
We won't talk about half of it because it has to do with the Super Bowl, but this comes from Kyle C. Kyle C.
Kyle C.
Hey boy,
I think
he says, "Are you boys into sports?" Question mark. I know the first podcast you were talking a little about the Super Bowl. Do you bet? And if so, what? Maybe you can do a little short segment about the top picks of the night or something. And what do you guys think about sports betting in
Who's
general?
Kyle C?
I think it's
Don't worry,
an
I'll
old.
bleep it.
I think it's an old joke. Is
No,
it spelled SEA?
It's fucking
It's right. You can
Yes.
believe his last name
Yeah,
if you
okay.
want, but I
Yeah.
thought because they're cousins, like or
yeah.
they're
He
whatever.
just wants to
they're-
know what you guys think about New York sport betting and
Yeah, so betting became legal in New York months ago, literal months ago, and it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. I mean, I don't think none of us on the show gamble hard or gamble a lot, but I do have fun looking at the picks and making picks, maybe throwing for $5 on something.
I pick the least likely person to win and put $1 on it. And if they win,
Yeah.
I make a lot
He
of
makes
money.
Frank, what do you think about sports betting in New York?
My expansive knowledge of sports is outrageous. I can name all 53 players that played for the Bills this year. I will never put a dime on any sports betting.
Yeah,
ever
it's
in my
not.
life.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to do, really. I mean, it's like
I don't have anything against it or anything. It's just the only way it would work for me is if I bet for the Bills to lose, and then what am I doing? Because if I
Well-
bet for the Bills to win and they win, great. If I bet for the Bills to lose and they lose, I have a silver. I mean, if I bet for the Bills to lose and they win, no problem because they won the game. I'm not going to be upset. But if I bet for them to win and they lose, now I'm out money and I'm depressed until next Sunday.
yeah, but I think that's like really like a really shallow betting thought process because like a lot of people are betting on more than that in
Yeah, of course.
parlays and stuff, and that's more the stuff that I like to look at. So like you can essentially build a bet where you bet that someone like Julius Randle is going to score 10 points. He's going to get 3 assists, and also Fournier is going to hit 2 3 balls.
I'm comfortable betting on the coin toss of the Super Bowl or
That's fine, yeah.
whose boob is going to pop
But,
out.
but I think the thought process for people who are like professional gamblers or people who are trying to make money gambling is
Like Poe.
yeah, like all of our professional gambling friends. I think the idea is like you want to try to build
Of course.
a bankroll that you use for gambling. You want to use a very small percentage of that roll per bet, and you want to just incrementally build. I think if you're thinking I'm gonna fucking go put my paycheck on the Bills this week, you're a fucking idiot.
I think you're better off just going. I think
Exactly.
you're better off just going to the OTB.
Yeah, no, it really depends. You're gambling on people doing their jobs well, and that's fucking stupid. But statistically and mathematically, it's like you would say it's a pretty sure thing that LeBron is going to score 8 points in a game.
Yeah, but
Or-
that's why you don't get much money when you
no,
bet
no,
on
but
stuff like
but
that.
you can also build parlays. Like I'm saying, you can build a whole parlay on that game where you're not just gambling on LeBron scoring 10. You're also gambling on him hitting 3. He also needs to get over 2.5 assists. You know, you can do these things, and you're not going to always hit. Obviously, that's a lot of things that need to happen. But if you're looking at an overall scope of things and you're trying to go for a winning record over a losing record with your bets, it's not insane to me that people
I'll tell you this. To circle back to what we think could happen in the future,
don't gamble.
betting is going to come full circle. Now that the
Yeah, for sure.
reaction to sports betting in this country and the way it's taken over all sorts of fucking advertisements and it's everywhere in your face, soon you're going to be able to bet on what color tie the president wears to the,
You
his-
can do shit like that already.
Yeah, it's just you're going to be able to bet on whether or not your boss will be able to bet on his phone whether or not you're going to show up to work. I'll give that 12 years. 12 years that's going to happen.
That's a good prediction of the future.
Not bad.
I can't imagine it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, just the reaction people like it's a perfect example. Some of our friends, guys that never watch sports a day in their life now, are just fucking glued to their phone trying to figure out if fucking guys are going to be able to get close, grab 11 rebounds. Like they know what a fucking rebound is.
New York fucking New York and New Jersey made more money off of these people than fucking Tony Soprano.
Right.
And on that note,
Yeah. And on that note,
I'm Tony Soprano,
God.
and I'm here with Adrian, and I'm here with Big Puss, and this has been the Poor Timing Podcast.